Hey, I'm Chris, and today we are taking a close look at the recent Twilight of the Republic leader reveal and whether he can replace an extremely popular existing leader or not. This is Duel of the Fetts. Ever since Spark of Rebellion came out, we all knew Jango was coming sooner or later, since he was mentioned in Firespray's ability text. Shadows of the Galaxy introduced the Jango unit, but us, true believers, always knew Jango leader was probably going to also be a thing. And here we are, Jango Fett concealing the conspiracy is almost upon us, and he looks like he's going to be a very popular one. The question now is he going to overthrow his clone, Boba Fett? Let's take a closer look and compare the two of them. Both leader side abilities can be used once per round. Boba's allow you to exhaust him in order to ready a resource when an enemy unit leaves play. If utilized efficiently, this one resource can make the difference, giving you the advantage over your opponent. Jango's allows you to also exhaust him in order to exhaust an enemy unit that has taken damage from a friendly one. The most important thing to note here is that this doesn't only refer to combat damage. Damage coming from unit abilities or event abilities that deal damage through a unit also counts. On paper, and given the proper deck, Jango's ability looks to me slightly easier to use effectively, but I would say they are both equally good, just in a different way. Now, both leaders can deploy once you hit 5 resources, so there's not much to compare here. They also have the same aspects, so access to the same card pool, including Firespray. I'll just say that I find this very lore compliant, given the whole cloning concept behind them. Stats wise, both are, or well, will be, quite hard to deal with just by dealing damage to them given their 7 HP. Boba, however, is a clear winner here, with that one extra power giving him the lead as far as combat damage output is concerned. The huge difference between the two leaders is on their leader unit side abilities. Boba's is a fan favorite, allowing you to ready 2 resources when he completes an attack, if an enemy unit has left play in the same phase. Jango's ability allows you to exhaust an enemy unit whenever a friendly unit deals damage to it. Once again, not just combat damage. The key thing to note here is that you can use Boba's ability once per attack. So if you want to trigger it more than once per round, you have to have a way to ready him after attacking. On the other hand, triggering Jango's ability doesn't require you to have him ready. He just needs to be in play, and you can exhaust as many enemy units as you can deal damage to through your own units. Now just think of what this ability can do to your opponent when paired with cards like Overwhelming Barrage. Yes, it works. Of course, both leader units can be countered, but since Jango Fett doesn't rely on being ready to utilize his ability, your opponents can't just exhaust him once he's deployed, as is quite often the case with Boba. They actually have to somehow defeat him, which reduces the ways they can deal with him. Now, my personal opinion is that Boba Fett will keep his place as far as double canning decks are concerned, because the playstyle he encourages with those decks is and will probably remain very effective. However, I think that Jango Red and Jango Green decks will be very strong once the next set is out. Of course, since there are many more set 3 cards to be announced, I might stand corrected on this in the near future. What do you think? Will the original Fett outshine his clone? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Show your support for the channel by hitting the like button and subscribing. I'll see you in the next one.